in the big stage?
Lilia is the safe route, I think.
We also have
Lilia or Aurora.
Lilia.
Yeah.
Odette got banned out a couple times in the Falcons AP Bren Liquid Echo matchup earlier today. So
Minotaur. Gord?
Gord!
Gord!
all right, there's
A Minotaur and a Gord. What better way to reach Claude?
there's a huge Filipino American just jumping out of his seats here.
He's jumping
somewhere.
out right now.
Joseph.
There he is.
Oh!
Gord got picked. And finally the debut
Hellkurt!
of the Hellkurt.
He is back!
It's gonna get dark here in the Champions Arena. Prep your flashlights, folks.
What if, right, where there's connection in API, where if Hellkurt casts Dark Knight Falls, the whole arena goes dark? That would be so cool.
I don't put him beyond it.
Well, and the stage is shaken for this as we enter this game. We've been waiting, and most of the teams from day 1 and day 2, they have been respecting the possibility of this Hellkurt to show either for the jungle or even the roam.
Oh, wow.
We've seen it in Indonesia. Beloyski even used this. And all these predictions leaning towards BLACKLIST International.
Yeah.
And Beloyski won.
That's huge. If I'm not mistaken, that might be the most lopsided audience prediction we've seen all playoffs long. Or at least in the playoffs proper, right? Maybe in the play-ins we saw some
bans.
as favored. Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
70-30. Amazing.
Wow.
All right.
Okay,
Welcome
it's
to Mobile
do
Legends.
or die for this best of 5. We've talked about it earlier. Things might show differently. We might see quick adjustments, but now they're ready to show the big guns. Hellkurt is in, and now this is the final possible match of RSG Philippines or BLACKLIST International. This is game 1.
All right, real quick, let me tell you all exactly why the Hellkurt has been such a specifically contested hero and why we reacted as such. It's a lethal CC, I'd like to call it that, lethal CC. It deals a lot of damage, and it now has confirmed CC once it jumps on you. Yes, he did lose his silence, but he has Terrify now. And that's, oh no, that's DT, double Terrify. Valentina's also on the map for BLACKLIST International.
Someone could go down easily.
Did they both hit you at the same time? Oh.
Nice sound effects.
Yeah, I'm loving how
you're really good at that, Francis.
Yeah, I love how you...
What do you mean you?
Oh yeah, it was me.
Right?
You were
Look,
saying?
Yep, going back on how you just said how Yue and Haji could be the one here to
Nice
start
sound
and aid the fight. BLACKLIST International, on the other hand, this roam choice for a Hellkurt. I love how this stacks just completes building, but by not hitting, it just activates by 4 each time you just move. So maybe right now they want to aid more of the gold lane and not be pressured by this Minotaur. Again, this light is with his comfort fix once again. But for Aqua, this is a different way to approach the possible peel in the back line.
And it's not a good situation given there's a Hellkurt. Wait,
Hold up. Trying to get it. No ultimates yet, but we're close. Right? Demon Kite's close by as well. Diving in onto Yue. We're gonna be able to walk on now there, but don't forget, there is so much damage to be had if Aqua activates a Mystic Gush here. So BLACKLIST, they're actually on the precipice here. They gotta be careful.
All right, Turtle Fight abound. I mean, it might sound like it's all good for BLACKLIST and there's no downside, but one downside I can name now is, aside from Yue, BLACKLIST all deal physical damage.
Through that.
So just build a Dreadnought armor and then Bob's your uncle, at least up until the mid-game. Oh no!
Let's see though, lots of people getting knocked up in the air. Edward can't really do much as he goes down for first blood here. That's going in a chase. It does look like it's going to be a free turtle, unless Sensui goes for the retry, and the instinct activates.
Sensui, and it keeps on happening. They're chasing him down. They're not letting him go home. He escapes, but not the Mystic Gush.
The Cardinal Core strikes again. Steven Castillo, guilty of multiple counts of stealing major objectives. And he was given capital punishment by the Kingslayers. Something else to note, if you guys are noticing the rotations on Haji here, it's very similar to a Natalia. So best believe he will be weaving in and out, in and out, and out, until he finds a soft target that the rest of BLACKLIST International can collapse on. But no dice. Again, Light is doing so well to babysit Kusei.
And I think that's the most important way to even counter the lane if you're up against a Claude. Try to hold on as much as possible, get more of the vision, and as well as how do you want to rotate around this map. Again, with the Minotaur being present for RSG Philippines, they have a lot of ways to counter most of the plays that Blacklist International can do. Right there in the first round, it was kind of like hard to even continue that follow-up. Yeah, having the Arlet with you, but having being knocked up by that Minoan Fury right away, it's a complete turnaround for RSG, just capitalize on counterplay.
Yeah, right. Counterplay is so crucial here, and I think they're great at it, especially if you have a Minotaur in your hands. You can turn immediately. We've seen that happen in the previous series.
Yep.
That's something that they'll always have, as long as they're careful, and they have this lead, right? Small lead, but it matters.
Here we go. The Hunter's passive is on for Haji, so as soon as he jumps on someone, it will trigger the Terrify. And something to note, if you want to build Hellcurt like this in the roam, it's just full damage. Assassin emblems, Master Assassin Rupture. And something to note, this is Sensui's Fredrin on the tank emblem Fredrin. But something to keep in mind is he's using Inspire, so he has cooldown reduction.
Oh, better way to use all of the skills all over and over, especially with the taunts. Blazing Duets right up top to say.
Oh, Kusei could be in trouble here since we close by, but
oh, wow!
looks like he's going to be able to go in and get out. Dark Knight falls, just slow him down, but no one can slow down the Raiders at this point. Very confident in their call.
Light.
Comes Demon Kite playing Baksha since 2021. You were saying about Light.
Yeah, Demon Kite and Light with that follow-up on how they wanted to get that kill for Kusei. A deadly response. Now Blacklist is wanting to find a way to recover from death. Oh, look at that.
Oh my goodness, that could have been so bad. Able to dodge out, but not for long. Nats is really hell-bent on getting that kill. He gets one. You were able to get out.
Oh, I'm going to tell you, that's pretty entertaining. I like how he went in with the combo and then pushed him out with a Black Dragon form. That leaves RSG with, I'd say, technically 2 turtles. Because again, the first one was stolen away by Sensui. They said never again. Not like that.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to even continue that kind of team fights. With the presence of the Black Dragon form, even by the ultimate of the Minotaur, it forces out of this arranged misposition for Blacklist International to do a counterplay. Just by looking at the gold difference, we're looking at majority slowly being built by blue. And that's a tower taken down bottom, slowly creating pressure for the gold lane. And we're seeing the swap right away from the Harith, now with the exchange as well going up top. But Yue has the ultimate of the Minotaur. Now, maybe from this kind of ult that he's taken, wants to get away with a counterplay. It's always like the same thing. I would repeat it over and over again, but will this kind of lineup that Gord has right in the back of RSG Philippines and how Light sees his opportunity to even make the perfect setups.
Okay,
that's where the gets
6.5 minutes in. It looks like it's difficult for Blacklist to actually catch Aqua in the back. Oh, that was a final slash. Hit nothing but air. All right, the reason why Gord can't be reaching the back line is because there's way too much happening in the front line for RSG. That Black can't even. Oh wait, what?
The hunt is on Kusei. Trying to get some done here. Haji close by. He was able to scare off at least Kusei with that.
Well, I'll be damned. Is that a Harith solo chasing down a Hellcurt?
That's confidence, man. I'm telling you, they look confident. They do act confident as well.
What's with the world, mama?
And they're willing to do it. I mean, they have the damage right now. Kusei even has the Purify. Even the Hellcurt jumps. He just continually gets away. Have movement speed extra. Meanwhile, Oheb being chased down by Nats.
Getting chased down. They're able to do this thing because they have a lot of info, right? Yeah. So they know that, you know what, I can't die. I know where everyone is.
Nats.
This is because, oh no, Haji!
Again! Oh! Killing spree for Kusei here on that Harith.
It's because the intended, oh wait, what?
Oh, Edward getting stunned down, can't even cast the final slash anymore.
Yue!
He's suffering, he's fighting it out. He's trying, that's low, taking so many tower hits. They're forcing RSG back, but that turret is not long for this world.
Oh man, the aggro juggle from the turret. RSG PH in a state of flow. I was gonna say, the reason why it seems like RSG PH have perfect information, map knowledge right now, awareness, is because of the fact that their intended vision, the hero that they were relying on to roam and tell everyone else from Blacklist where people are, is Haji. He's too busy. He's too busy running away from Kusei. And because of that, there's now counter vision. There's the fact that as long as Kusei knows or anyone knows where Haji is, you can kind of pinpoint on the map, deduce where everyone else from Blacklist is. So RSG have free reign.
Yeah, free reign and pressure indeed. Now to just force it out of Blacklist International, just go in for resources. I think it's one of the struggles that he wanted to pull off or even evade. With this kind of momentum that RSG Philippines has built at 9 minutes, they need to be careful with their next steps.
Yeah, since we were able to dodge out at the very least. But that's RSG flexing. They're flexing, you know what? No matter where you are, you're not safe. We're going to camp your jungle. You can't do anything about it.
And again, the aforementioned deduction, counter vision, is made worse by the fact that they lost their tier 1 turrets. That means rotations aren't as easy for Blacklist. And oh no, now Sensui got a taste of his own medicine, man. He lost his purple right in his face.
Yep, and there's an orange available for Demon Kite as well. Now for this, they would need to build ample time to get items in.
Haji, he's hunting. He's trying. He's trying to help out Oheb. He's trying to help out the team.
It's been tough for Haji, man. The first 9 minutes and a half, it's been tough.
0-2-0 so far on the Hellcourt. Not able to assist in any kills. But you know what? The best they can do is actually turn off the lights. Not much, right? After that.
There's so much control in that kind of layering of skills. But wow, they're using the ultimate of this gourd to quickly melt it down. And with that, now they're ready for an engage.
Oh, the RSG confidence. Minoan Fury straight into the tower. Dancing it out. Sensui trying to buy some time, but not for long. Nats flew around, distracting Edward and Yue.
While RSGPH are savoring their win, pushing down bottom, here's one thing an assassin roamer can do. They can split push, look at that!
Split push and still help out on team. But even though RSG are able to answer immediately.
I mean, the damage has been done, gentlemen. Look at that. Haji went deep, 2 turrets down, up top.
They want to capitalize on the trade. They're too far gone on the gold as of this time. What better way to control the map with a clear? It's the pressure that you want to build on. But by just the items right here, I think Oheb needs an extra more of a defense just in case he needs to engage for a team fight, right?
That's right, a little bit more. And again, that's time that's so crucial to buy here for Blacklist International. They need to buy so much time. We really need item check on the Oheb.
Luckily, they do have the lineup for it. Again, Edward can displace waves. Yue and Oheb have great AoE. If anything, it's Haji that I'm worried about. Given Blacklist International's lineup, if they do have to play from their base or inside very defensively, the one thing that Haji can do is this, you know, cut waves. Much like a Ling that is down and out, that's defensive, that's behind, he can just cut waves, push out, and then make sure that the game lasts a little longer.
In 12 minutes, almost, Blacklist International not even getting a point for this game. But looking at the bigger picture, they want to trade in for a macro move whether they can pressure RSG Philippines. If you're, again, a late game situation, winning condition, Oheb needs to do this more in a more cautious, because Hellcourt crawls back. The last time Hellcourt was won in MPL Philippines was season 11 by Falcon's AP Brent, Kyle Teasy. Wow.
It was that long? Season 11? What was that? A year?
A year
change
ago.
last
Year. That was the last.
That was a while back. Huh?
Kyle Teasy, yeah. Oh yeah, that was the time that they used it on the last pick just to take objectives out, and even teams were having a struggle on how to counter that objective taken.
Of course, that was pre-revamp, so a bit's changed for our boy Hellcourt.
No more silence.
Yeah.
But they did improve his passive, which, by the way, now, folks, when he goes in hunter mode, he regens HP. So we haven't really seen that yet. Oh,
finally displacement, but there's just no follow-up, and now Edward has to walk back. He goes down without a fight, and now RSG feel like they can take it. Trying to disengage, though. That is a scary Harif right there. You don't want to go near it.
Haji's gonna go for the penetration.
Haji's on the side. Oh, look at RSG. They're running. Everyone's running. Trying to slow down the attack. Even able to walk out. The crowd knows it.
They're trying to close him down.
Dark Knight falls to make it out, but he is still in vision. Kusei and Light are target locked.
They're finding him. Oh, the wonders of this Hellcourt.
All right.
Slowly. Do you want to mirror something out?
Look at the bottom.
All right, how about we dance, says RSGPH. They know that in a full frontal fight, They have the advantage.
Sui's close by. Haji on the flank. Sensui getting knocked up, absorbing so much. Gets some HP back. The Appraiser's Wrath, which is not going to be enough. Haji on side. Oheb with a blazing duet. They get 2! Oh, man. They get 1, rather. It's Aqua. The re-engage is stronger for RSG, but can they take it? Haji, he's running. He's basing it. He is trying to buy some time, but Oheb's down already. All they can do is run. All they can do is trigger. They run in. Haji, run, Haji, run.
Salik Imam
Oh!
survives. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Haji lives!
But at the cost of what? RSGPH secures the Lord, and 4 members of Blacks International were slain. I mean, damage control, right? But you did see what kind of spoiler gameplay, what kind of elusive tactics a Hellcurt is capable of.
That Hellcurt be slippery, yo.
It plays with your mind completely.
You could have covered the hero model and told me that was a Lancelot, and I would have said yes.
Pretty much.
Oh, RSG Philippines.
I'm actually amazed that Blacklist can do this at a deficit. They're playing, they're toying with RSG right now.
That's Haji, my dog. That's Haji.
Haji on this Hellcurt. Now can Blacklist International defend with this one?
It's tough. It's gonna be
15
tough.
minutes in. Lord marches to break down the base and break down the tower in half HP rather. Someone got stunned. Dark Knight falls.
Hussein still gets a kill. Sensui dumping in. Light using up the Neolan's Fury. At the very least, Edward with a re-engage. 2-man, final slash. Following it up, the damage is just not quite there yet. Dodges the Mystic Gush. They're diving it in. Sensui is gonna fall.
Did you just see that? Aqua froze and just walked away like it was nothing. His flicker was on cooldown.
And Sensui was the only casualty. Edward evading that ultimate would now have ample time to even defend this one. But can they get that crucial pick off against RSG Philippines?
Yeah, they're diving in. They know Edward can't really follow it up, and Oheb does not have the blazing duet. All they can do is hope and clear. Flicker forward by Aqua, going straight for the base. Do they have the minions to do it? I think they do. Haji trying to defend. Flicker in by Yue. Oh, and I don't think there's going to be enough firepower. Oheb trying to do his last-ditch effort, but game 1 going over to the Raiders.
RSG Philippines starting their momentum, and that was one heck of a dominant game. Despite the Hellcurt, that gold lane, Kusei getting his hands on the Harris.